pragmatics matters because it directly affects the outcome of our communication. We use our knowledge of pragmatics to express ourselves, to achieve communication goals, to maintain good personal relationships, and to express our identity in relation to others. Pragmatics is what we do in our everyday communication, and that's why it matters.
Pragmatics is important because there is more to language than just plain grammar. Interaction is built upon social forms that influence how language is used, and pragmatics help us shape communication and make more accurate and appropriate decisions about the type of language we should use at specific points.
For me, pragmatics is the Cinderella of linguistics or applied linguistics. Not a lot of people pay attention to her, but she is essential to the story.
For me, it is essential to teach pragmatics so that our students do not seem aliens or robots when they talk to native speakers outside the classroom. Therefore, implementing pragmatics in the EFL classroom is very necessary, and we must do it as much as we can to avoid misunderstandings and mainly to avoid seeming rude.
Being polite or forceful, understanding indirect speech, respecting the turn-taking sequences of a community, being able to choose our register appropriately depending on our interlocutor are all aspects important to a competent speaker of a language.
For me, it is important to teach pragmatics so that my students can use the theoretical aspects of language in their real life. Language doesn't make sense if it can be used to communicate with others, and knowing pragmatics gives us this opportunity.
Saying sí señor, no señor, yes sir, no sir works as a sign of respecting my country. Answering with a plain yes or no might get you in trouble. So in Colombia, we learn to play safe. That's common there, but people find it awkward in Spain. After I moved to Barcelona, I realized that a simple yes or no is enough, but nobody told me that. You get grammar, you get lexis, and what about your pragmatics? It's clear that you can struggle even in your mother tongue.
Why is it pragmatics important in the teaching of pragmatics? So as languages evolve, so does the pragmatic aspect of the language. So as a researcher, studying and identifying these changes is essential to better understand the language, its use, and its users as a community. And as a language teacher myself, including pragmatics in my lessons is necessary to portray and teach the language as a whole so that my students can understand and learn it more meaningfully. And most importantly, the link between research and teaching is fundamental to teach languages.
Pragmatics help us understand these aspects of language and bring it